All right, as you know, we're doing a little bit more collision work here. Had to redo the bumper and fix some repairs on the back end of the vehicle. Had dents in through here, which he had to do was do a blend up through, but also while he was here, he elected to do some more work and replace the front bumper, do some work there, get that all fixed up. And as you know, like we said, we always talk about, we finance like the deductible and extra work. So say your insurance quote was whatever, $2,500, you got a $1,000 deductible, we'll finance that for you. And maybe while you're here, you decide you want to do some more repairs like this person did. And you know, it's easy to tack that on into your payment. A lot of times it doesn't even raise the payment with the difference in the additional work that you elect to do. All right, like I was saying, got it's another vehicle. It's going to be guys coming back early from Iraq. Put the body kit on. We've got it all molded in. We actually highlighted some lines. And then we're actually making some side skirts for him over here. We didn't like the way the ones looked, to be honest with you, the way they came with the kit. And he'd had one on it prior, and we didn't like those as much either. So between the two of them, we decided to cut them in half and make our own on here. So you can see it's quite a bit of work, putting it on in stages. What they'll do is they'll form this lip on it to make it look lower to the ground, and then we'll trim this down the way it's supposed to be and put the finished product on there and get these painted. But this is almost done. These should be done by the end of the day. Probably taking this thing into paint in the next couple of days, and literally within 4 to 5 days you'll see this thing all painted and put back together with a little bit of overtime, like we said.
When we look at the different roles that we want to play as far as the customer and the store business relationship, we understand what's available out on the market, and we try to be able to surpass all of the customer expectations. And one of the best ways that we found to communicate that with the customer is to go around taking pictures, and you put those up on the internet with the full understanding that once you do that, we believe in ourselves so much that once it's on the website, it's open to the scrutiny of the entire world. We are very proud of the work that we do, and we want them to feel the same exact way. We want them to know that they made the right decision by trusting us to do the work on their vehicles. The furniture side of things, it works very well in the sense that we have done shipments around the country for people who knew what they wanted, and we can just drop ship wherever they are, whether that's here locally or if they're on the other side of the country. There are some that just want to look at furniture. We've made that available online, or they can come in the store. There are some who are interested in the automotive side of the house, whether it's rims, paint, stereo, auto body, collision repair. We've made that available on the website, and it allows them to keep a closer relationship with us, because that's one of the things that we enjoy doing. It is more than just a sale, is turning it into a relationship, something that, you know, we can build upon. It isn't just you come in and buy something and then see you later. We keep trying to build and foster that relationship.
All right, now listen, remember when we were looking at that neon, we were talking about we're going to be doing the body kit and everything on it? It was red before. Well, now it's all been, the body kit has all been mounted. A lot of it actually got molded onto it. We put the body lines into it so we could see it. We got the side skirts on, and we actually had to make these skirts. We took 2 different skirts and made this look for this gentleman. In fact, he's actually overseas and he's coming home early. He'll be here in a few weeks here in May. But now you can see we've got it taped off. They'll be ready to wheel this into the paint area. And this thing's going to get done in a black. We're going to do some special effect with some silver flake around the base of the vehicle to accent and highlight the areas in the body, the shapes that we've got down here on the skirts and through the body kit that's on it. But this thing is just going to look pretty sweet, let me tell you. Okay, so anyway, you remember the Camaro that we were looking at as well is going to get that custom white with a pearl finish in it. We've got that done. It's actually in the stage directly that this is going to. So let me take you over that, and then you can see where this is going to be in a couple of days and give you some more of the ideas of the stages that we talk about. Let's go take a look at that. All right, now here it is. This has got that pearl that we talked about, but we were able to communicate with a customer that's overseas, and we asked them for something. We were going to do white with a pearl, but we added a little extra in it. So we did a silver, but we added like a little bit of some blue flake in there as well, some blue pearls. And it's really nice because it just kind of shimmers. You see the pearls that are in the silver, and then all of a sudden it just glistens with the blue. And when it's catching like some of the body lines and the shapes into it, it highlights it. And especially like we always talk about the sun hitting it, nothing beats that. But you can see now this is what will happen with that neon. It'll go in, it'll get painted, then it comes out and we get that wet sand and buff that we're talking about, where everybody in the shop, they sand this by hand, like 3-4 different stages, different grits of the sandpaper, and then they'll buff it out with a compound, and then they'll buff it with a polish to get that finish that we're always looking for on our vehicles. But this thing is just going to be crazy. I don't think I've ever seen one ever painted like that. And again, this one got a molded body kit, and you can see everything's gone. No more seams, nothing. Completely all the way around, and it's just going to be awesome. Now, you should be able to see this by the time we're done with the show. Hopefully this thing will be looking pretty good. So here we've got the Honda we're working on. I don't know if you saw this on the last show or not, but we're coming into that stage. Now this would have been what the Neon looked like prior to getting into primer, ready to go into paint. As you can see, we've started to fit the body kit on, the side skirts. The back end is already assembled. The front's the last piece that we're going to be fitting on, but you can see where they got body work going on. They found all the dents, and they're fixing every little thing that they find. If there's a chip, a dent, scratch, anything. Now this is going to be what they call extreme green from DuPont Hot Hues, and I'm telling you, it is extreme. I can't wait to see this vehicle done in this color. So listen, I hope you're enjoying the shows. We're going to be doing more of them, and what we're really trying to do is tell everybody a little bit about what we do here and try to share what we do. And you know, we're not afraid to try anything in here and getting creative in the garage. We do vehicles, we do custom work. Don't forget we do the collision. You know, we do the car audio, the custom car audio.
Yeah. Hey, the same thing I'm going to tell you I told the last guy. Watch your fingers. We have a thing around here. We hate paperwork, and we don't like having to count fingers. These are worth millions right here.
I hope so.
These hands.
Well, you know, surgeons got to have them.
Yes.
Just get busy, make me some money with them. Come on. But you know, the other thing people don't realize is the other things we do is all of our furniture, appliances, you know, TVs, the surround sound, everything. You want a grill, we got a grill. We don't care. We try to do everything for you. Trying to be that, you know, that place that supplies everything for you and what you need whenever we can do. So, you know, go online, check us out, thejunctioninc.com. You know, we can ship this thing anywhere. Like I said, we got vehicles coming from Georgia, from Virginia. It doesn't matter, like if you're stationed in the military and you want to get a vehicle here, give us a call. There's a toll-free number. Call us up, go to the website, send us an email. We'll get back in contact with you, and we can make the arrangements. Heck, we can fly you back and forth, paint your vehicle, fly you back up, and send you home. All right, listen everybody, I really want to thank you for tuning in. You got a chance to see a little bit of everything we do. You saw trucks that were lifted, you know, you saw them with 24s, crazy paint jobs. You know, you saw the Camaro, custom mold paint, tires. You know, you saw what we could do for a Neon. Oh yeah, I think you saw that bike too, you know, one with the skulls on it. So listen, if there's anything that you can think of, you know, give us a call. You got a boat, dump truck, bus, we don't care. We'll fix it, we'll paint it, we'll try anything. Really appreciate everybody staying in tune with us and checking out our website and all the stuff, you know, all the hits we're getting on Facebook. That's really going well. So if you want to keep up to speed with what's going on at any given time, you know, because you know we're going to be filming another show, but you can always check us out on the YouTube too. We're going to be having some new little like 1-2 minute videos coming. You know, where everybody's, we're going to start doing some of the builds and showing you that as well as your pictures like we do on the website. As always, you know, we want to just thank our military and their families for everything they do, you know, the sacrifice that they make for us so that pretty much so we can do what it is we like to do. Have the show and work in the shop and, you know, have the freedom to do anything it is we like. So thank you very much. And from here, we're just going to maybe go out with some pictures and, you know, see you next time. Thank you.